out this. Oh, I gotta share this. God, I'm trying to get it a little crooked, eh? All right, I was just live in Women Creating Healthy Lives 2. Different video though. I'm doing them separate. So if you watch that one, this one's kind of the same topic, but it is different. I just wanted to do it this way. We'll see if anybody pops on. So if you're watching the replay, say hello. But Facebook has been changing, so if you say hello, you might see more of my videos. If you don't comment or anything, then they think you don't want to watch my videos. So Facebook won't show you anymore. And that's okay if you don't want to watch them, but if you do, then comment below. Okay, let me see if I'm even on. I'm kind of not seeing my video. Let's check it out. God, I hope I'm on. Oh yeah, there I am. Okay, good. Perfect. Alright, just gonna share this now. I'm in the back of a restaurant, so usually I'm outside at this restaurant. But because it is quite windy today, that I decided to come inside. Yeah. I guess this is like my most passionate topic, I have to say. You guys think it's food. I am passionate about healthy food, but I am so much more passionate about women empowerment, actually, and about owning your power and about doing things that's right for you, listening to your soul, listening to giving yourself a voice, and really, so to me, being healthy and the healthy food and all that is so that you can feel your best, so that you can live your best life. Right? That's kind of for me. It's always been a big thing. Freedom is one of my top values, and I knew that I would always need to be healthy to also have freedom in life. You know, the freedom to travel. Feel good too. Like, I have had health issues. I had cancer at 21. I've had extreme digestive problems. I have huge food sensitivities. So I've had all these things where I felt really horrible. And you really learned, I get migraines, you really learn to appreciate health, right? You don't really appreciate something until it's taken away, and health is a big thing. And so that's why, and also what led me to being so passionate about it. And then gaining weight in midlife and realizing, I don't want this to happen, like this feels horrible. And then finding what worked, you know, like going through that whole process. So whatever we experience in life, it leads us to our next thing. And what I wanted to talk about in this video too is really you. Like, are you finding time for you? Are you feeling too overwhelmed and feeling so stressed and feeling like, why does everybody come first except me, right? Like, I hear this from a lot of women, and this is what really saddens me, and that's like, it's just one thing that we work through in my programs, because I really, really know that things can shift and change. And I hear the desperation and the hopelessness and helplessness when you feel like you are stuck and that you can't make changes, and that, you know, it is your responsibility to handle all these things in your life, and your responsibility to work full-time and still do the housework and take after the aging parents and still cook for your kids and pay for your kids' education and drive them around. And all these things, right? And it doesn't really have to be like that, but it doesn't go from one way to the complete opposite in a day or two or even a week. Hello, whoever jumped on, say hello. Send me an emoji, say hello, a like or something. But we really, I think for women, it's really time to say, you know what? Like, I am at this age now, right? And I've done, you know, you probably raised your kids, and even if you still have kids at home, they're probably older, a little bit older, right? And much more independent. But yet, we still sometimes, hello, Tammy. We still sometimes feel responsible for so much. It's hard when you're a mother and you've taken care of your kids for all those years. You can't just all of a sudden stop thinking about them or stop feeling responsible for them. That's kind of impossible. And then we also have society who believes that a mother's place is here. A mother needs to do this. A mother should think this way. A wife, a mother should be like this. You know, and when women dare to say, you know, I want to start putting myself first or give myself time, it's like, oh, are you selfish? What are you going to do? Leave your husband? You know, stop cooking for your kids? How can you even think about that? You know, I mean, it's just crap, right? And, you know, of course, at one time, women didn't work outside of the home. But now they do. And now I hear women, you know, working till 6:30 and then commuting and getting home at 8. How the heck can you function? Especially when you're going through the midlife change. You're already exhausted. The hormones are already being pushed to their limit. Your adrenal glands, the stress is out of control, right? And then you get home and you have all these demands at home. I mean, I seriously don't get it. You know, I really don't get it. And the frustrations that I hear, you know, and the hopelessness, and I can't change things. This is just the way it is, and there's no way I can find time for it. I don't know how to find time for it. There's just not enough time, right? We accept it. And this is what's really, I guess, gets to me is like, it's accepted that is just fact. And that is so sad. That does not have to be that way, and it should not be that way, right? You know, having to have still the big homes, the big yards, which cause a lot of responsibility, right? If you're still cleaning that, if you're still up maintaining it, if you're still taking care of it, all of that, plus dealing with working full-time, a long commute, long hours, demands from maybe aging parents, still demands from kids that are at home. All of these things going on in your life, plus dealing with the hormone fluctuations. Holy God, no wonder. You know what, there is more women on antidepressants in midlife. I mean, I think it's something like, I think I read it's like 80% or even higher. Like, we don't even realize, and you would have no idea who is because people don't talk about it. But it's more than you think, and I remember it's like outrageous. Because they don't know how else to deal with things, because doctors don't know how to deal with them. We can't solve, like, how do you solve someone's problems when they're going through all these changes hormonally? They're feeling overreactive, over-emotional, overstressed because of fluctuations, depleted in energy, gaining weight, feeling terrible about themselves, scared of getting older, feeling pressures from family and society. How do you change that? How do you correct that? So doctors give you a pill so that you feel a little bit numbed out. Or maybe you drink the wine at night, or eat the bag of chips, or eat the bag of cookies, right? Anything to just get away from all the pressure and stress that so many women feel throughout the day, throughout their lives, and for far too many years, right? Because when we were younger, you know, I know that women, because I'm 55, so women who, when we were young, 17, you know, our vision of midlife was not the way it is now. I can pretty much guarantee it. There was Freedom 55. I remember hearing that, right? I seriously thought, you guys, that by like 55, I would be married, I wouldn't have to work anymore, my kids would be grown, I would be like holidaying somewhere at 55. Most women I know now at that age are working harder than ever, longer hours, still have their kids at home, still clean the house, work 5 days a week, and now are taking care of their parents. That is not the freedom we once thought we would have, right? And, you know, you always think, when my kids are grown, I'm going to be able to do this. When my kids are grown, I'm going to have more time. When my kids are grown, right? Have you said that? I know so many. I know that we seriously thought that. I know it. But it's not happening. You know, there's a mixture of us being scared to let go, of needing to be needed, scared to let go and say, I don't need to take on all that responsibility anymore. Scared to say no, period, right? Women, I think, are scared to say no because of how they're going to be perceived, right? How you are perceived when you say, you know what, I'm taking time for me and I'm going to do what makes me happy. How dare you? How dare you do that? Are you going to leave your husband? You're going to leave your kids? You're not going to take care of your grandkids? Oh my God, selfish person, right? So women stuff things down, right? You can stuff your soul desires down. You can stuff your feelings down. Maybe you want to leave your relationship. Maybe you want to go travel. Maybe you want to change careers, but you feel maybe like it's impossible now. Like that's just not possible for me. I cannot see any way of doing it. So when you feel caged in, kind of stuck, kind of like there's nothing I can do, it depletes your energy, like extreme, extreme. So you get tired, exhausted during the day, and then at night you can't sleep. I know that's the way it is for many women. So I really want you to think about this, like that there's so much more going on, but what's good about it is that we've kind of created our life this way. But because we can change it. So, and it's not about changing everything in one day or one week. It's about really making little shifts and allowing yourself to be heard and allowing yourself and giving yourself permission. Now, I know there's many women who are like, I love my life, like, which is so cool, so good, who are happy with their life. Like they have a good husband, they have great kids, they have a beautiful home, they're, but they also may be feeling like something's missing, or like it's too late for them to start something new, or like I'm feeling a little down and depressed, but I don't know why, because I shouldn't be, because everything in my life is great, right? So there's that kind of connect and connection, because maybe you don't know what's next for you. You've kind of lost, what's my vision? I have nothing now. If your kids are grown, you put all your attention on your kids, your family, your job, and now what if that's not there? Then what are you going to do? You get a little flat. Because what's there to look forward to? What's there to focus on? So our energy kind of dies, and we kind of feel like, this is it. Is this it? So there's that end of it too. So I'm doing this 7-day challenge, and it's starting tomorrow, and it's going to be in my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. So come and join us, it's free. And there is a sign up, because I'm going to be sending out handouts, and I'm also going to be sending out a schedule when I do some live video trainings about, let's say, how you can begin to take these steps in your life to regain your power, to feel more empowered, to be able to feel more confident, expressing yourself, and working towards living a life that's more true to you, without having to give up your family, friends, and kids, but actually being able to feel more confident and to feel more sure of yourself. And then stress reduction things and ways to handle little bits of anxiety that come up. Because when we go to make change in life, it can be scary. We can feel anxious, and and plus the stuff we're dealing with in our life, right? So it's kind of like, it's a 7-day to kind of focus more on you, to begin to see how you can open up more time for you, because you can, to start to say I can instead of stop saying I can't. So we're really going to look at excuses. What are some of your excuses? How are you believing these excuses? Why you've tended to believe them, and how you can begin to shift them. And really, they are just excuses. Our story, whatever we tell ourselves, like I can't do this because it doesn't have to be true. Even though it feels like it doesn't have to be. So that's what we're going to work on in the 7-day challenge, is really begin to open up your mind and begin to see the possibilities, and begin to see ways that you can begin to shift out of this and shift more towards feeling better about yourself, feeling more empowered, all of that. All right? So I'll post a link below this video for that challenge to sign up, and then come and join us on Women Creating Healthy Lives, because that's where it's going to go down starting Saturday, October 6th. So if you are in North America, that's tomorrow. I'm in Bali, so today is Saturday, but my start for you guys will be tomorrow. For me, it'll be tomorrow for you. And okay. Is there any questions or comments? Thank you guys for watching. If you can relate to this, or if you know what I'm talking about, if you have been through it, if you are going through it, I'd love to hear from you below. And or maybe you're working through this right now, or maybe you already have gained or claimed your power and have really stepped into doing something that's more right for you during this phase of life. And if you are, I say good for you, because we are still young. There's far too much life to live, right? Far too much life to live. There's no sense living and waiting until we retire, waiting until you're 65 or 70 to start living your life. Because if you wait and you don't live now, can you imagine like all these years not really living and waiting until the age of 65 or 70 to live your life? That's craziness. Craziness. So many people don't even live that long or aren't even healthy by the time retirement comes along. Right? We don't know how long our life is going to be. So we must start living it. All right, thanks for watching. Jump in on the challenge. And I also have healthy snack recipe ebook that I have done. It's only $11.11 right now, and it also comes with a free training on, I go over concepts of why you probably snack at night on the bad stuff and what you can begin to do about it to stop that and shift that also. So I'll be posting that in this on this page too, so stay tuned for that. All right, ladies, thanks for watching, and I hope that you are now taking steps truly towards living a life that you love. Bye-bye.